now in 6 tasty colours. That makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
That's awful.
The one on the all the way on the right there, that looks horrendous. That's diseased. Hey, what's up everyone? You may remember a little while back
we made videos.
We made a few videos. And one of those was it was the most outrageous retro gaming ads from the past, wasn't it? Whereby we look at some gaming ads that we've seen people get a little bit upset about over time. We're a little bit indifferent for the most part, but we're going to have a look at some more today.
It happened.
Yeah, it's all done. It's history, isn't it? It's done. So, start off. First one, yeah. So I'm just going to open up the first one. Hopefully you can see it here. I remember when he couldn't keep his hands off me. And what we've got is an American Psycho style Christian Bale.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks familiar.
Yeah, playing a Neo Geo, sort of from his waist. I've not seen many people play a Neo Geo, but I've never seen anyone play one like that.
No. I mean, who's she talking to?
I know.
Who's she looking at?
And she's stood on the sofa, it looks like, as well.
Yeah.
Because or maybe the sofa's facing towards the TV.
Well,
but what's she standing on?
Yeah.
She just...
I mean...
Now he's got that Neo Geo, she says.
I don't really understand... But... I mean, surely he doesn't just do that. He's clearly in work clothes. Maybe he's just unwinding.
Yeah, he's just got home. Literally just got home.
He's like, just put some clothes on for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a go on this and then just going to play me old Neo Geo.
Yeah. And then we'll
do whatever.
Do that later. So yeah, I do remember this one. I think.
I mean, but I don't know who's that aimed at. Like, is that as a male? Were you supposed to think, God, this console's so good that I'll never want to have sex with my partner again?
Yeah, seems quite sad.
Brilliant. Let's buy that.
Yeah. It's not very positive, is it?
It's not a great way to sell it.
So yeah, I would expect that's probably published in what we're back in the day, that sort of men magazines, maybe do that sort of thing. I don't know, or Viz, who knows. Got another Neo Geo one coming up.
Excellent.
For you. Along in the same vein. If you're still playing Sega, NEC or Nintendo, you're nothing but a weenie.
Rude.
If you're playing the incredibly high-powered Neo Geo system, you're a real hot dog. Bizarre, isn't it?
I mean that... What?
I know.
So if you play Neo Geo, you're covered in mustard, all the trimmings.
Yeah. Onions, probably jalapenos, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean...
Sounds delicious, actually.
It needs some ketchup on it for a start.
Yeah.
As well as the mustard.
I don't know why there's no ketchup on it.
Why is there no cheese on it? Ridiculous.
Fair point. And there's a really dark and grainy picture of a Neo Geo console down there. Maybe that's just the scan.
But then at the same time, so I mean that's the same hot dog weenie that's in that bun.
I know, yeah.
It's the same one, so you're still the same.
So
you've just got a bit of bread around you. It doesn't make any sense.
All they've done is made it a bit better. So maybe that's the point. You get a Neo Geo, your life will improve.
People in advertising. I mean, you still get eaten.
Yeah.
You're still getting people in advertising.
Still get devoured, you know. Anyway.
Oh. Hey, shit.
These next two, they just made me feel sick. Not really offensive. They just made me feel ill. And we've got this one for the PS2, just for the console.
Oh no! And,
no. The arms are clearly, it's all photoshopped, obviously. But look.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, but look, the arms are just put on afterwards.
That's awful.
His arms are too long to be.
He's like that geezer, that Toombs from X-Files.
Yeah,
that's horrendous.
Probably. Look at all the crap he's got in the background in his house. It's like
tidy your house.
So this is how they're portraying gamers. There's some filthy, grotty, you know, he's got
jigsaw heads.
Well, there's a dead body in the bed as well. It looks like in the back.
Jesus.
Some sort of body there. That's horrendous, isn't it? And there's a doorway which I think shows through to the kitchen. That looks even worse. I wouldn't want to prepare a sandwich in there.
Getting a PlayStation's the least of his worries.
Yeah. So would this make you, back in the day, would this have made you want to pick up a PS2 console? I think it's just to advertise the console.
Absolutely not.
Then he's got a print of an evening news newspaper page with a comic on it on his t-shirt. I don't know what this is about.
It's, yeah. They've taken a scattergun approach to this advert.
Yeah.
Just put a load of random in there.
Let us know if you've got any information.
I was going to say, any background or any
Anything at all.
context for this. Jesus.
So that maybe we could look it up on the internet later. Well, that means-
To our own research.
Yeah.
Sod that, you tell us.
Yeah. So, again, this one is for the Game Boy Micro, I think.
Oh, cool.
No, Game Boy Pocket.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Game Boy Pocket. The Pocket was much earlier than the Micro. Now in 6 tasty colours. That makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
That's awful.
The one on the all the way on the right there. That looks horrendous. That's diseased. But the sort of light bluish one. What's that? Is that a serpent's tongue or what?
That is awful.
Who was sitting there?
Was it just? It's like the Necronomicon. Look at that. It's just.
This is from a magazine, of course. This is a double-page splash as well. That would have cost a lot of money to print to put that in most magazines.
Oh,
and that's what
that is abhorrent.
So yeah, the Game Boy Pocket.
I've got nothing to say about
that. Anyone got any comments? Anyone? Please let us know.
We might read it.
Yeah. It'll take us a week.
Oh.
We've got another Game Boy Pocket one coming up.
Is it worse than this? Because if it is, I don't want to see it.
It doesn't make you feel sick, I don't think. It's done the rounds across the internet so many times, but again, I think it was printed in magazines like GQ, FHM back in the day. The new Game Boy Pocket, seriously distracting. So I don't understand.
It's like Gerald's game.
Yeah. So I don't really understand. So has she been tied up because she's a distraction? And he doesn't want a distraction from the distraction of the Game Boy Pocket, or is the Game Boy Pocket so distracting? Someone has to tie this person up so that they don't get in the way, or
I reckon it's worse than that, mate. I reckon they were about to have some fun,
and then
he
realised he wanted to play some Game Boy Pocket.
He just picked up his Game Boy, and she's furious.
She
would be.
She looks livid.
Absolutely livid. Yeah.
And also,
that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, divorced.
Yeah, no, so you can tell this is a 90s bedroom as well, okay? Because
prison bed.
There's just a sheet with no duvet, right? There's a landline telephone on the floor next to the bed. That's 90s. There's
space. Right? There's space on the dresser. Just put it on that.
And there's a book hanging over the back of the backboard of the bed. And there's some kind of cuddly toy hanging off the other corner, and there's chest of drawers. There's always one drawer that won't quite close. Now that is 90s.
Of course, as we're all aware, and you can Google this, it's true. Bedside tables weren't invented until the year 2001.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Don't check.
I think it was around tea time.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
it's just the truth.
What's worse is that he's clearly not just playing his Game Boy, because either he's wearing like a GoPro or something, or he's stopped to take a picture.
It must be, obviously just his point of view, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if she's that distracting, probably leave the room.
Yeah, or just say to her, let's not tie you up to the bed for half an hour, I'm just going to play some Game Boy.
Yeah, or we could just ask, is it alright if I just play on some Game Boy? Or why don't you get one as well? And both have a go.
Well, you'd hope that's been discussed, that this was going to happen. So you think, I'll put the game, because I know what I'm like with that Game Boy, I'll put it in like a shoebox or maybe like a lockbox and put it outside or in the shed or something. So there's no way I could walk past it between the lounge and the bedroom and get distracted.
All we know for sure is landline telephone on the floor next to the bed. That's 90s. That's what a 90s bedroom looked like. For some reason, the landline telephone the cord is just strewn all across from the hallway, from the landing probably.
It's the whole way through.
Yeah, all the way through. The socket's probably downstairs, and you've got like a 30-metre extension, and you put the landline telephone on the floor next to your bed. Oh, that's where it goes in the 90s. All right. But it's 90s, mate. That's
Stop saying 90s.
ad appearing in British GQ. I think it's cut off along the bottom on the article. So, okay, all right, okay. So next we've got Death Trap Dungeon. I don't remember this game.
Jesus.
For the PlayStation or PC, it says there's only one thing more torturous than playing Death Trap Dungeon, and that's not playing it.
That looks pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, you're not playing it, but surely, I mean, unless you're playing it, anything else you do is not playing it.
Yeah.
But there are different degrees there as well. Because I mean, like just being sat in a park, not playing it would be better than that.
Yeah, anything really.
Yeah.
I know. I hate to say that, as if it's not obvious anyway. There's a couple of issues with this. That TV is clearly on, and there's no cables coming out the back of it. We didn't have sort of battery powered or sort of TVs like that. It's clearly on, and he's clearly watching the game being played. Who's playing it, and where's the power coming from?
God, there's a wealth of questions.
Yeah, there's many questions, but I don't think.
Where is that? When you're building your weird torture dungeon, when you're building your dominatrix dungeon, you think, what this is missing? A telly.
Yeah.
But no one's ever.
A telly with Death Trap Dungeon playing.
Yeah, no one's ever
watching
thinking
someone else.
that. Where's the console? Is it a console?
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Well, where's the computer or where's the PlayStation? Well, that's
That
all.
makes sense.
That's all people do nowadays, isn't it? They watch games and they don't play it. To watch other people play it.
It's fair.
So it's not that torturous.
Nobody watched us when we were playing them, so that's why we
No.
don't do those anymore.
Literally no one.
So the 60 that did, cheers.
This one isn't. I've seen at least one person on the internet get upset about this one. I just think it's crap. It's not offensive, it's crap. Vegas Games 2000 for either the 3DO or the PlayStation.
I mean, it's bait, isn't it? There's nothing clever about that.
No, it's just probably. It's obviously a vain attempt at trying to grab your attention in a magazine somewhere.
Yeah.
It says there's a picture of Elvis crossed out. Elvis impersonator not included.
Brilliant. I mean,
Alright.
Did anyone expect there would be?
Yeah. Did you play this one?
No.
No.
Like Vegas Games 2000, like it's Olympics.
Vegas Games.
Yeah.
I know someone who had this and we did play it.
Yeah.
It's a casino game. That's my review.
Yeah.
So, what more can you say about it?
Did she come with the game?
You can imagine the graphics on the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation at the time. We didn't call it. Didn't call it that back then.
I was going to say we've got annoyed about this before, haven't we? What do you like? Your PlayStation 1?
Oh, actually, it's PSX.
PlayStation, mate.
Actually, I'll say whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
I'll call it whatever the hell I want. So.
Didn't say PSX on the original box.
No, we didn't.
So.
No one called it. Oh, should we go upstairs and play on the PSX? Never happened. Didn't happen, son.
Well, they're going to struggle when they get to PlayStation 10.
Yeah,
no. Call that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, it's nothing offensive. It's just obvious what they're trying to do.
I mean, it's just there's no thought has gone into that whatsoever.
No, feeling lucky. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, good one.
Never thought I'd say this, but he used to not be able to keep his hands off me. Is not the worst advert so far. That is 100%.
It's just poor.
It's like the least amount of effort.
Oh, it says the tagline is "This is the real deal." I see what you did there.
That's all right. Fair enough. That's quite clever.
Right, let's have enough of that. Right. Davis Cup World Tour for the Mega Drive. Obviously, this is going to be the advert.
Oh my god!
Take advantage with Davis Cup World Tour.
Oh, it's an unfortunate juxtaposition, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's pulling the back of her clothing out, right? But she's not holding that game box.
No. What's the implication that she's going to poof that at someone?
Yeah,
Just going to batter like some training partner with it. I mean,
and she's also not very, very good at the game. Look how many faults she's had. No one's even bothered to come along and collect the ball.
Yeah.
She's so bad. It just says this super realistic, action-packed tennis sim has everything you could want, including tournament competitions, fantastic animated graphics, 2-player. It's got everything. It's even got some quotes from games magazines. It's for the Mega Drive, this one. Developed by Tengen Video Games.
What's that type one? Davis Cup is the cream of tennis video games.
Yeah, well spotted, mate.
Is that the cream of the crop, or I mean,
The cream of what?
just say it's a good tennis. Exactly. So it's a good tennis game.
Cream has to be cream of something, doesn't it? You
Yeah.
can't just have cream.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
I mean, it's the cream of tennis games. All right. So what's the $1 million of tennis games then? Because I mean,
Yeah.
cream's not that great. Also, I bet you there's no arse in that game whatsoever. Like when you actually fire it up and play it.
No.
So again, I mean, is that advert's just supposed to make you look at it, go, oh look, there's a set of cheeks there. Let's get that tennis game.
There isn't, mate. You're right. I know that because I've checked. Yeah. So take advantage with.
Oddly
Davis
though, I'm
Cup
not mad at that advert.
No,
Yeah.
no. I did try to find as many as I could to upset you, but I don't think it's possible. We've seen it all, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's the current year. Doesn't matter.
There's a way to keep it evergreen.
Yeah.
It's the year we're in.
Yeah. So yeah, that's okay. Yeah, overruled that one. Don't get upset.
Just don't.
I can't remember what the next one is. So it got Rad Racer 2 next. This is just highly inappropriate. All right. So do 250 miles per hour in your underwear, and it's a picture
It's
of
a
a kid, a child.
What's it supposed?
For the NES, this one, new with turbo boost. All right. Settle down. Why has it got a guitar, electric guitar? And it's a bit young for all that, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean that's a BC Rich. Isn't
It's a ZZ Top guitar, right? Pink, hot pink.
I mean I
I
don't.
mean, where's he looking as well? His telly must be high up because he has to get up.
Yeah. I mean I don't understand. I don't get this advert whatsoever.
Can't be that exciting.
Do 250 miles per hour in your underwear. You could do that if you just got in a car in your underwear.
Yeah, I don't recommend you do that anywhere, really. 250 miles per hour.
No.
Rad Racer 2 with turbo boost just hit the streets, and it blows the doors off any other race game around. So get in gear. It's going fast in stores and bedrooms everywhere.
I mean, I get nothing from that.
Yeah, what about the living
Apart
room?
from just like a sort of weird sense of unease.
This is probably the only truly offensive one so far,
Yeah.
really. But I guess the NES was aimed at children primarily back then. But go with something else, I would.
Don't put them in their underwear
Yeah.
and then make reference to it.
Yeah. I love that 80s
What's it?
bedspread as well.
What is that just above his head, or is he just got a massive bit of hair?
Because the game is so amazing, he's absolutely lost his his hair's going everywhere.
That's what's his name from the Wet Bandits after he gets caught in a plug socket.
Yeah, that was him as a child.
What's his name, Marv?
Yeah, Marv.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are scared of the park.
He should be.
Yeah.
We've got advertisers like this walking around in them.
No need, I feel.
It's a- yeah,
With
it's a
this
bit-
one, no need.
It's a bit Prince Andrew, isn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah. So let's get rid of that one.
Yeah, forever.
So for the next one, I'm going to show you a video because it's just some gameplay of the. It's an arcade game. I'm going to show you the actual gameplay for it first, and then I'll show you the advert. So there you go, mate. That's the game in play.
I'm intrigued. It's
You
like
need to
complex Pong.
Yeah. It is apparently a cat and mouse game. It's called Gotcha, right? And it makes some horrendous noises.
Jeez.
Alright?
Who's doing what?
So I don't know. I think you have to be there. Really. So that's enough of that, right? Definitely quit that, alright? Now this is the advert for...
There's a reason I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. So this is the print ad for the actual arcade coming out. You ready?
Yeah.
Right.
What the God, you'd feel absolutely robbed if you poured money into that cab based on this.
Just a little bit if that's what
Jesus.
draws you in, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, who's arranged that photo? The elements of that photo. They're floating. They're walking on ball.
Yeah. Also the woman in front appears to be transparent, so she's a ghost.
Yeah. And she's trying to get away.
Is she trying to get away, or is she enjoying being cool?
Yeah.
What is going on here? It's from Atari, this one.
Got you. Yeah, all right, mate. I told you to off at the bar.
Yeah, yeah. Took out that injunction,
Yeah.
remember?
I'm clearly walking away from you.
Yeah.
Why are you following
Yeah,
me?
clearly want nothing to do with it.
In that shirt and jumper.
Yeah, he's got
Look at it.
he's got the hang gliders
Oh.
underneath the thin pullover look.
Well, actually, I don't care if anyone says, "Oh, it was of its time." The time was. Look at the state of that.
That's just such a bad advert.
Yeah.
Why would you? Oh, there must be something else you can go with this. It is a cat and mouse game. It is a tag game, right? But this, why this?
It's just, I mean, the colours, everything makes it look a lot more exciting than
Yeah.
the we just watched.
They had to, mate. They had to do something. Otherwise, no one would ever be.
They had to lie.
Yeah. Pretty much. So I'm
Grief.
not quite sure about this one.
I am. It's
So in the same right,
Oh.
we got another arcade cab coming up, right? So this is the first image. You don't worry about this one so much because this is just the
Don't
first.
worry.
It's just the first page. It looks like it's a double page spread. This
Yeah.
is the first page. It's Shark Attack, right?
I think what's going.
So all right then, okay. There's someone in a swimsuit with some flippers and a scuba stuff. Got it right. Shark Attack.
But if she's just left like the sea,
To go play on that.
yeah, then I hope she's dried off. She could have left her scuba kit.
Yeah, you can't play
in the
with those
locker,
on your
yeah,
hands. Yeah, so.
Exactly.
And you don't need that. You don't need the.
And if she hasn't
Yeah.
been scuba diving, why has she come out like that?
Why she dry?
Why has she gone to an arcade like that? I mean, wear what you want, but come on.
She's bone dry also.
Yeah,
Let's not forget that.
you'll catch your death.
So okay, fair enough. Right. Okay, that's. I thought that was the game that was featured in Jaws, but it's not.
Yeah.
I looked up.
That's the first time
So this
any
is-
research has been done for this.
This is page 2. Thrust and munch. The bottom line is profit you can trust.
That's just a picture of her ass.
Shark Attack, and it
Why
says, "Take the bait" or "Take my bait."
Oh Christ!
But looking into the game, I can't see that there's anything to do with getting profit or. But the buttons even say "thrust and munch" next to them. So you'll get.
So I suppose they had to have some way to work that into the advert.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's the bottom line. It does not justify just a picture of an arse. Do you know what I mean? You can't just go, well, we need to put a picture of an arse in here for some reason. So then
that's
I'll
just-
put the bottom line is
On the left, there's a little reel of it's like a little photo shoot of the model we saw before.
yeah, not playing the game.
Yeah, nothing to do with the game at all.
Well, because the previous picture, she wasn't. I mean, it looks like
Says,
it's from a catalogue advertising that scuba gear because she's not next to the cabinet.
yeah, it'd be more effective as being an ad for scuba gear actually.
Yeah,
Saying thrust and munch on it.
that was the company. Yeah,
Yeah, but why thrust
the
and
brand.
Yeah, but even the buttons say it on the actual
Yeah.
cab. It's incredible, isn't it?
Jesus,
Uh,
that's probably. I mean, that's one of the worst ones yet.
yeah.
That is it. Where because I mean it's. I mean that's egregious. There's no. They've found a picture of an arse and then they've worked the advert just around that.
Yeah.
There's no thought behind that at all. That's
Also,
worse than gotcha.
also, like, it's called like Shark Attack. Like with the Shark Attack scenario, I can see a way out of this. Just don't go in the sea.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Like
Well, I mean, she's bone dry, so
Yeah,
obviously she's
she's
taking your advice.
yeah, just don't
So,
go in.
like Shark Attack next to the picture of her arse. Why?
Yeah.
There's no need for that picture to be there.
Well, it's thrust and munch, mate.
Oh, the bottom line. I mean, it's. I mean, the start. As I said, the start of that advert was that little circular picture of an arse, and then everything else came second. It's ridiculous.
Right. Should we move on? You're
Yeah.
getting more and more wound
I'm
up,
getting
mate.
annoyed by that. Pointless.
So the next one is another arcade cab. Probably from the same time, I would have thought.
It's going to be awful then.
It's called Moon War. So, right? Wait, I've cropped this.
So I can imagine they've taken Moon. Yeah.
You're already there, aren't you?
Brilliant. That's inspired.
Well done.
Now.
So I've cropped this for you. So we're gonna pan down, and I believe there's a tagline
Oh Christ!
that says the ultimate moonshot.
Oh, off! Moonshot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The cab isn't even in it, really.
No.
She stood in front of it.
This is by Stern, who make the
they did pinballs,
pinball tables. Yeah. I'm not sure what the game is about. I didn't look. The Ultimate Moonshot. I knew this one would probably.
But considering that these adverts are clearly their target audience is young men, a lot of women are playing arcade machines and no men.
No.
I mean, it's really thinly veiled, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you could
did-
say
yeah,
that.
I didn't-
I didn't realise you looked so closely.
Right. That's not what I mean. I mean,
It's a cheap shot, isn't it?
Jesus.
It's another cheap shot.
A moonshot.
Yeah, a moonshot.
That is awful. All right, well that was the
Yeah.
worst now.
All right, okay.
That's
So we've got
it.
a new champion.
Yeah.
Right. You okay?
Yeah.
So,
Christ. I'll never whinge
okay.
about modern adverts again.
Right. This next one was a billboard. Right. That.
Out in public, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
This ran ages ago. Obviously, when the console originally came out, and people are only just getting upset about it.
Okay.
Right.
So it's not around now.
Just no. But when I show it to you, just bear in mind that there's context to follow.
Okay.
Okay. So
I will try to control
there we
myself.
go. PlayStation Portable White is coming.
Okay.
You can see the image there, and people have only just.
Oh!
People
Yeah,
are
sorry,
only just
it's-
getting upset about it.
It's quite far away from me.
Yeah. You can just about see that, right?
Jesus.
I think the photo was taken from quite far away as well. So I don't know why the photo exists now. Some obviously would have taken a photograph of it at the time to show that they put the billboard up, show to their boss. All right, so obviously it's advertising the PlayStation White, which came along after the normal. Remember the PSP? Do you remember the original was a black one, wasn't it? With
So I think so. I've
clear
got a
buttons.
white one.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but what people weren't showing was the another series of images that went along with this advert. Maybe they showed the other images further on down the road or something. I don't know, or in an advert.
So I'll tell you now. Those other images to provide context to that, they better be good.
Oh well, we'll have a look. So the next one, that's the actual original shot. All the lettering you see around the people, it says music, games, photos, multimedia. It's telling you about all the different things, the capabilities of the PSP. It's like a little portable multimedia sort of hub, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You could store photos on it, and there's an SD card capability. Is that right?
You saw photos on it.
Watch films on it, UMDs, that sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can put an SD card in. I can't remember.
I
if
think
I'm
you
honest.
could, or you could.
I've got one. I just never use it.
You could at least they used to do UMD films on
Yeah.
those UMD discs. And
I got 7 seconds on UMD. It's
Nice.
Wesley Snipes and Tamsin Outhwaite from EastEnders.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
So the next image, there's a bit of a fight ensuing. It's escalated. This, all right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. For some reason, PSP.
She looks like a villain from Street Fighter 4.
She does. Yeah. Or from Blade Runner or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, PSP White is coming. Altercation is ensuing. Right. Retaliation. Okay.
Yeah.
Bit of retaliation going on.
Thumper.
Yeah, she's gonna
Good,
fucking
carry
yeah,
on.
go on, yeah. And then I think I've got the final image here. She's overpowered the PSP, assuming that she's meant to represent the PSP White. And that's the last image.
That's a weird advert to
It's
show that your
strange,
new
isn't it?
product loses to your old product.
Yeah. So yeah, isn't that odd?
Yeah.
Don't
So
know
you
what to
can
make
sort
of
of, in fairness, I mean, it's not a good advert at all, but
No.
the context.
So there's a new model that comes along, and the existing one doesn't like it, and there's a rivalry.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Oh, I don't
But
even.
the profits are going to the same company,
Yeah.
which doesn't. I mean, it's just a really poorly realised advert,
Yeah.
isn't it? I mean, to split it over separate images when the first image can be taken like that,
Yeah.
it's really, really, really short-sighted.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was. I'd like to think it was just meant in a. It wasn't. It was meant in an innocent way.
Yeah.
That's what I always go to that first. I don't just assume that there's any sinister meaning behind it. But the original image was just on a billboard, so someone going past that is seeing no.
Oh
other
yeah, straight.
context.
If I saw that, I think off. What?
Yeah. So hang on a minute, okay, but there's some context provided. This looks like it looks like the rest of the images are from a magazine, so maybe they carried on the story of the advert.
God, they picked the wrong one to put on billboards then. Like really, they couldn't have picked a worse one.
Yeah, so people have just focused on that billboard image, and I did actually do a bit of research and I looked into the ad campaign, and I found these. So there is a further context going on. But recently people have been getting upset about just the billboard one. I've seen it on Twitter. Okay, fair enough. But I still think it was for the most part innocently done. It's just weird.
It's yeah. I mean, I don't understand the entire the story arc of this series of images.
No.
Like, if it's advertising your new product,
but in the
end you show your new product getting a paste in.
Aren't they just both the same console? It's just one's white.
Yeah.
So.
But they say because the white one wasn't was released after.
Yeah. Don't know if it had more features or what. I don't think it did. I think it's just a different
new
bundle.
colour. Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Internet, people upset.
I mean, that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
First one on its own, you can absolutely see it. And in fairness, actually, it's just a stupid it's just a stupid ad campaign.
So yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Speaking of which, I'm going to end on something a bit more of a light-hearted one. All right.
Yeah. Who's it? Uncle Labs.
Yeah. All right, mate.
Cheers, mate.
So the last one.
Thanks for your feedback.
I just don't understand. All right. I just don't understand this. Again, it's another arcade cab. Mortal Kombat, so real it hurts. What's happening?
I remember. Yeah. Have we seen this one before?
Well, I think we might have looked at it before. Yeah. But
yeah. Why you wouldn't want to go down to the arcade to get a paste in for real?
Yeah.
Would you?
If we have looked at this before, I just want to revisit it again because they're not even the original actors. Look at Kano. Who's that?
Yeah. It's about. I mean, I wouldn't want to play that game.
No, based on that, you think, oh, I won't play that then because I'm going to get beaten up.
So the kicked out of me, yeah.
And those kids could not be more 90s, could they?
Yeah, I mean, look at those. Look at shorts.
I had a pair of those. I swear. I swear I had a pair of those. Yeah, must have done.
I had a shell suit, me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I love that.
I didn't have a yellow baseball cap though.
No.
I don't really do hats.
Jesus. Look at that. White socks and black shoes.
Yeah, white long socks.
On both of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
So there's even sort of dry ice smoke around.
Yeah.
And a red glowing thing in the background.
It's like a possessed, like a haunted arcade.
I mean, Raiden's coming at you. He's going to absolutely destroy you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't want
this. Grown men would get their heads kicked in by these two.
Yeah.
They met like a couple of little kids. I mean, they're done. They're not going home.
No, they're finished.
They'll be on the news by the end of the day.
Yeah, missing. Be on the side of a milk cart.
Yeah.
Milk carton. Yeah.
Jeez.
I've always thought this ad was just stupid.
Yeah.
Really. It's not really offensive, just stupid. I don't really understand. So real it hurts.
So real it could kick the out of your kids.
What the hell does that mean? Yeah. So you're not going down the arcade, son, because look.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know. It's a good game though. It's still one of my favourites. I reckon if that was it, you can play it once, and then obviously you're going to get murdered. But if they got to at least have a go on it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Mortal Kombat 2 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I thought I'd end on that one, something a bit more light-hearted.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about some of these ads. I think we've made our points clear.
Yeah.
I think we've made our standpoints.
Actually, specifically Uncle Labs, have a look at this one. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've done that before on the last one, and we really valued your comments that we read in their entirety.
So speaking of the last one, we'll put a link downstairs so you can watch the first one if you did miss that. It'll be at the end of the video as a title card as well if you want to have a look. And a couple more links to some other videos you might have missed as well. Please let us know what you think about some of these ads, and
please keep talking to us.
Please keep, we're so lonely.
Yeah.
Right, that's it, over and out. Cheers.